Everyone, and welcome back. I'm your host, as ever, Papa8, and today I'm doing the second DLC for the first DLC, of Teardown, the underwhelming disappointment that was the main game, and unfortunately the slightly disappointing DLC, as we'll get into. This is going to be a short one, so I apologise. Very weird. It's weird because I thought they would release another DLC by now. It's been like probably a full year, but they just haven't, and they haven't released any more mods, which is a huge waste of fucking potential. So, heading back in time, don't ask, I don't understand it either. You participate in the robbery of an old western town. I will get into it. Unfortunately, the DLC is basically the same as the main game, except in the Wild West. So, using a destructive environment in a great physics engine and a variety of tools and weapons to just commit burglaries rather than destroy countless environments and buildings and good stuff like that you think it should have been, but it turned out to just be a boring mess where you just steal shit instead of... It's just waste of potential. I'm not going into another fucking ramble on about how much I hate, well, that's the point of these videos, is doing fair reviews, but I've already gone off on one in the main games review. I will try not to, but just know that I just think it's such wasted potential. So, your side content is essentially nothing, which is amazing, just what you want. Minus the addition of the DLC's maps and equipment added into the sandbox mode. But even then, the equipment are just reskins of the base game's gear, so it's just like... It's just disappointing around. So, if you didn't guess, the DLC is pointless, minus the additions to Sandbox. The maps are very small but easily destroyable, because everything, of course, is made of wood, being a time period. So, get your welding torch, get your laser from the mods, and just burn that motherfucker down. It's short and not really worth doing, unfortunately. It did cost a little bit of money, which I'm not too pleased about. Because it was, even though it's not that big, it's not worth the money that I fucking paid for it. Can't remember how much, to be specific. I could look in the store, but I can't be asked because I care that little. I'm amazing. I'm not. But anyway, that about sums it up. Apologies, this one is incredibly short again. Much like the Automatron one I just did. Thank you ever so much for listening. I've been your host as ever, Papa8, and I will see you in the next one.